TV Oburabu Bwagusi
Wanchomoligeria Witham TV bunanachika okumanya buli tangani Mheshimiwa Evelyne Ogendo nyaraka bakawikase studio astrachiki nyaraka batoko sanga monera sigeka keremo tweli ndi nyaraka batokumanya na koerera subu imetaro y'umurayibwensi ya Kenya kurwase county ya Nyamira wikase county ya Kisii amo nakiria nyaraka bakago cyana kyo asomo gusi nyorange tayire yonigera nyaraka bakego komoere litkolia ankyo wasara nyaraka bakago tayire chibunge chiri cyategaire gati yabo bomachoge o anenmono bomachoge barabo na boige bunge ya sauti mugirango chiago chakia na kuigora chi project chinde chiamagenderero asu mtandao Facebook eta TV na boiga sensemeli ya YouTube ni wankoma yubone ngotore live mneta TV 0735333000 na boto mu ujumbe ya boigo onyara koba okobeke kerengeri kiaroro osego tumaliboli lya uchinga kitochi kunyara koba to gusanga mono Mheshimiwa wa Evelyne anamona kwaerera igoro yetaro na magendero asorogongo Rwagusi. Karibu sana Mheshimiwa.
Mbiamono sana.
How have you been kurutua tiganete?
Mbiande eka tu za kawaida.
Mandamano na era wana mmogo travel with peace.
Travel with peace. Na watu usawa abantu across the nation without any issues. We thank God to work renyasa mbiamono. At least chi process cha nyalete koera egere at least tuaramani na abantu kwenye basi yo mungu wabo.
Nanjere nkoboli eri tutaraso asinkwane yeto yabene. Do you thinking anekerero kyabandamanaji kewe kanete gose no korosa barose? Gose no consider value ya Kenya kubo sagini?
Eni babantu kwenye bachandikira abantu bibiasara potential employers kwenye ba lose their properties. To chibono kwenye orogo protest yegento na ende with the time sababu ya lengo yo go protest because ya chete ekero ya chagete initially na drop the finance bill ikaba dropped kere finance bill yaba dropped it weakened the reason for the protests eka weaken with the time alafu you realize ekero bagendete go protest na abantu go poteza their properties egendo kelibare go protest kiabeire dropped and then the president neraga ikaga dissolve his cabinet akaleta abantu abanyaka incorporate naba bande. I think it weakened the course of the protests.
Biamono sana so boni gankurate yabasa because bono batigire kwanda chi street no balega no murayibwenso nyara ko dissolve cabinet obekire cabinet inya so what inkyabasa bale bakole bono iga because to assume ya magendero
talinki bagwenerete bakole but which is wait the president to promise living to be amesema atafanyia Wakenya kazi bila boundaries, bila kubagua, bila ubaguzi. So according to me ne president gotoerese yani kwenda na through his government torolena kitoko to incorporate nga kitoko solve umatamagana ale bale go protest litalinga on spear abire solved na ndetalinga non spear anyole solution at once lakini it should be the back of his mind in kwenye president ito kwenye yatebira about kazi mtaani, so that is the reminder about kazi mtaani abana vijana bae gwegasi at least to keep them busy even n'abana be university keroba bakole kwerende bara on long holidays ebintu binga bunebyo they should find ebintu geta abana be university bagokora bali bara on session bali bara off session egere reduce the joblessness error in the country about corruption na beka abantu abanya you see like treasury, you know, there are no people in energy, you know, yani tokanye tena ki abababege tu tigango torole you see tokobeka tokogora kiabuso lero kiabuse nyumba yarenge nchafu afu kiabuse limorioke nyumba bensafi so toba time bali basoire in the office toba time torolena na kibago kora but I'm very hopeful that they have a lot of professionalism and relevance to the jobs that they were appointed to do.
Because ekero tuwale chinkwana chito wasamangana itamaya ekero mosikeru tanyara ko baka dissolve cabinet na kubeke cabinet inya bantu mbara bagatanga of course ubekira abantu abaya bune ministry ya mangana y'ikibese gose treasury ubekira abantu ba ODM anamona balinge abaraye ku rupio wandai wikali ya Sanjoho and what ngambare qualified, but there are some complaints docket they are not even professionals in. Do you think that is the case? And what is your take on Korani aba waziri abando tatika abana baye?
I don't think I want to complain. Tinta what they are qualified, you know, like Mbadi, I think Nari qualified. He is qualified from the way he's doing his thing. The new ones, 31 people are already watching them about what they intend to do. Are you saying? No, I know you Beku or your wakili Migosi Ogamba has met the education stakeholders. Umayete balibande njendo chenge baso yete bagachake gasi. Umayete kire gasi nebwate paka nono muntoli ogosibi none echo ogokweresa. This is your toilet. This is the person who cleans it. Lakini wano umayete when you go there as a boss, turamanya ibintu chikona abalimu. What are the issues that they have? Na bora betori able to solve. Lakini akaro chire in the back of your mind. Nkomanyole when you are coming up with policies or other things that guide you on how you can operate in the office. Nkonyo rolling and obwate know-how and kero kole bintu biao you are answering issue chinkenke. Mother there is a way I'll come here ngotangaza tole njawono ntangaza temenye tinga ki ntono kagenderete yani tobwati awareness no president tinga is nangusi yali yani tobwati awareness gete ayegora abungo kolegasi I'm the one who is in charge, you know. I believe in just tell bata itokora we need to be hopeful. Plus intoko complain forever maitekero ngokuligerera intetendera magosa asole wekanya nyore lakini ekero ngokuligerera na kubekera also some hope in it ninche nkongere some kind of peace in my mind that again take care kurwanereru somebody is fixing it might giving hope, you know. Sometimes nabora atabanga you are fixing something nabora no willing to fix in a certain way esinye gosoge fix kagenda through, so twende gotwara some kind of flexible way of thinking.
So you hope that changes in Chiba Rust Ministry how and the reason as to why, because but I want us to do this cabinet reshuffle because try Kwanera before more I went say now men our cabinet na permanent secretary actually got before achegusi ase nyombo yobore state house akabata one mondondo bwensi yugo chigotoke kana mangana corruption nanda kairorera what deliver with saba Kenya, because that's the reason why Gen Z the president must dissolve his cabinet abantu bande about opulence or my lifestyle yaba in public abande they were not communicating. There was no proper communication in different ministries. Omanyenki kegendera to sine chiba sekete chaba dispense kora ministry was in education for example bakenya mbayo ati know how usine bibande bitakerekana no saba Kenya bakenya mbaramanya. Do you thinking that they are going to because that is the only problem, especially communication?
According to me, you know, this is still very young. This is a very young cabinet. If I talk too much, I'll be lying. Inso kwa na magana mange, uranyole nganku ngaini rilinde. Usenkwa na makente benga, so wait and see. Ige meaning I don't trust them. I do not want to say I trust them or I don't trust them. Tinde tukota banga imbaige nete use tinko baigena. Lakini gongo tabana ki tigango tuganye turole what happens, but we are hopeful they are experts.
Yeah. And finally, Kurase County and Yamiramba are complaining about by waziri umusikero tunika kwa na Chese County ya Kisii, but mora iwe nsera ma itengusi. What will be your comment, because no mora yole kurusi na bogo no musio.
Lakini wane biroge bioroche with 42 tribes. Biroge bioroche na ne cabinet about 21, this time is 22. Yeah,
21 because naro wali ukanu ne bunge.
Ne naro uli ukanu ne bunge.
Yes.
You see, biroge bi of course omugusi tuli ani into iwetenge njogete na ende especially abasubati musubati tayo maitore se cabinet ya His Excellency Ruto. Musubati tayo, you know, there's a lot of gender disparity in terms of women in leadership. There's gender disparity. We see kioro or PS CCS as a cabinet ya His Excellency Ruto. Hakuna mwanamke.
Are you okay with that?
I'm not okay with that, to begin with.
But the number of
myself, I'm not okay with it.
But the number of ladies
according to me, I wouldn't like to say Korunyamira, Kurukisi, tinte tukota babo ego na tinte tukoba selfish. But tebirogo biria, I think bibio bo CS bire 22. Torochi maybe like Rift Valley, I think we are the 2 counties, yes, plus the diaspora that we can ntorigo county mono tindiko tabanga igombia umugusi ntora feature biya igo se cabinet ya His Excellency na promise Mugambi Matoke today. I don't know what is going to come up.
No, he has been promising him available PS. Maybe we'll wait and see. But okay, you still have Nindo chicken to promise.
Yeah, because I still feel
yes,
Waswati we do not Ntora feature. We have not featured in his cabinet correctly. And also Chagetwa Nondera Bantakarabali Ngego Kwana. You see Abaraya Bange in Kisii, Terraisi in our Kisii land. Monto Muswat Konyorobo member parliament. So Ekero President Yegocha, and I wonder whether who will ever communicate this to him, because whoever is supposed to communicate with him is also a man. So I don't know how this is going to happen, but I still feel we have a lot of disparities.
Bemono sana tuendelea kusanga mno Mheshimiwa Evelyne Ogendo atwara kwanza hii cabinet yake kogera na rura magoli ine karutwara nkobeke posta itasensemelia iyo mtandao. Lakini nende Mheshimiwa Halige Gonyara kwa kutuma ujumbe nganchire nyesome. Good evening sir, ask Mheshimiwa mbona rais hakutembelea basi juu ametembea constituency zote Kisii. No, that one tunaenda hapo Mheshimiwa utajibu hiyo. But there are a number of women wacho ruwa se cabinet. Actually this time around there are many. Don't you think apart from aba usibono abaswati ba represent a cabinet?
Intuma itawono, human beings are naturally selfish. Umaite intubonto cyo baswati bali bachoreri. Even ni county chabe se bakoru abaswati nkonyora bali chance yuko choru none member parliament, no nobo senator, no nobo governor. Kwa bali baire birogo nandi. Kwa lakini intuwa igekere otoko rwandira woman rep. President Nerole kwa fair enough to see that he has a woman in his cabinet. From Kisii, purely Kisii. Purely
Kisii. But Eric, Kisii has 2 ladies nominated senators.
Nominated senators. We're talking about the cabinet. We're not in politics.
But in government.
What are they doing? What are they doing in the Senate? What did they do to get into those seats? We are talking about technocrats. We are talking about politics here. Those people who go to the cabinet are technocrats. And even if you are a politician, once you sit there, you become a technocrat. Yes. What impact are they creating? Nomination impact no montole PS, no montole CS impact in this country. Tell me.
Kayato igure, lietalia ya tari karakirende.
But you see, I'm also saying, even to be a party is like a party list because of what you are doing. Either you are meeting groups and you are talking and telling people vote this person. So with the sacrifices you did.
So you vied and you didn't.
And you vied or you lost. Or no, nominations talk or work so it elections talk lakini to quantify or say ngomonto nga senator bairu. I'm not saying they are useless. They are not useless. But of what impact? Tell me.
So you feel we either need a PS,
we need
or a CS?
No?
Or any other top government position?
Tell me any other specific. CS simboro or PS simboro. Nakyo mukungu agotoko oromo gusi. Ikina kikero. Kwaral. Ase serikali ya His Excellency Ruto. Yes. Talinga even the talk about Shaga. Ababa what a nominate tena. Nominations for especially the Senate has to be a woman because of the gender disparity.
Bemono sana. Umusikero tunachagete tara ya matukato toigoro ase kaunti ya Nyamira kanda sinsemelia ya Kerenyo, Kenyerere. First nchage okubolinga, what do you think about the tour of the president and his deputy and the national government to Kisii?
I would say it's a good initiative. I would say it's a good initiative. Though abantu bara wana byego mbabwate chidauti gete.
Wantu bara byego.
The residents. The people from these two counties. The protest just ended the other day. You know, so much has happened. You know, there's so much you can consume at a time. Within a space, so much is happening. Kidogo president ingeyo let the cabinet tota village para tota village magana mange kwende iskuru nkwaga chuchire ukwere nkwaga chwere wona magenderera ukwano lakini abantu bara wendo mete you see today tota whatever happened to you yesterday another thing happens to you today umete you are still human still even though the process and you are afraid to process and because another one is coming because you are afraid to process because all abantu bandi they have already moved along. I have almost kumanyanga here injenga what the problem but I think what the president is doing is of goodwill.
Naigore techi project kwanchia very complete naande nabegete foundation stone bakoyeroga uselige naliyo koige kamuchaka chi project gete. But kurase kaunti ya Nyamira naro uchaba na nchi bako complain one skuru mawaziri wese miole wochaigole sijui nini. What is your take on that?
Wese mi sis migos ogamba India so at office and I think according to me this was more of a bonding tour because there was a lot of animosity. The president went to the coast. It's more or less, you know, it's only that he cannot just sit down and go and bond with the people, but he has to have things going on now, such as those projects. I don't think those projects were the main. What he's doing is like a bonding tour, and like I'm coming. It's you know, Africans we don't know how to do that. Because in Igolio Kaigo, in Canada, water letter, Igolio Kaigo, so that I to collega siamo, Kriki, like in Trojana Karo, to collega siamo, a school way and Quaga Chande, can say and Kovaga Cherand, Pare and Anigo, you know, at least it blends. It blends.
I can indicate what I am Tombara Iguana. Maboli nondo chida mangi sana kwa somande abananchi bagenda tokotoma abantu bangi sana bagotenga mushimiwa Ruto gachite sana nigoro ase county ya Nyamira na bo tukarora bakubekereryo yo mugabana mosinyalibo mubungo kitutuma sabakago teabuna arabuoka bona ase county liba batanga mushimiwa rais kwa ile binto chinoti ko chibora bo west lakini kitutuma saba mbiracha tukaraba ko berro mugabana tukaragabana arat kago te yabanyamira bachichamo nabakisi and then kwatanga there is bantumbara igwana but why inki tutaliko igwana nera because Kisii and Nyamira mheshimiwa Ruto nakoleta Kisii and Nyamira is gusi abata betakcho
like my human beings we are unique. Very unique in our own ways. Na ndo maito expecting okolege into kilo montage anchirane. Si kila mtu atakubali chenye unafanya. Of course there's a fraction that will say no. So it's expected. Kisii and Nyamira kwanza abantu banda ba Nyamira mbali na Ruto is just I saw it running in social media. To follow Kisii na Nyamira Simba ave governor. So
every county.
Tiba same kwaro chegente.
Onaro le bakoli kanoni as SMS. But don't you think Nyamira ne bwateli bagalio wa develop na Kisii county develop but rienda bara ibachi chamo kwa eni kibuna magendongo ikirani wara sowa.
Very true. Right now if our ibete by like the president na leta na ukanisha Simba na Osoro, that was a good initiative. His Excellency Nyalibo and Simba, if they can work together, plan things together, that can be good also.
Musikero tunachalere county ya Kisii ugora guchakio cancer center twara ogenda keroka ugore nyegitari oiranaga ugore para Mtombira he has been given credit about one of the pale gaiga. It is something people even never imagined will be the way yabe. Actually, it's the first flyover boni gatwate. Ego connect chiparangi nyi chigo so sunika ego so chirugoroga ego so town. Do you think he has achieved what he's supposed to achieve, or say he has a lot to do?
You cannot say
because
achieve.
He also gave promises.
He has a lot to do. Achieving, I think being on his way to achieving is the name. Because a lot has also happened to him. He's human also. And I think he's trying to mend fences. He's having an initiative to mend fences. Sometimes you can want to mend fences. You manage 60%, 20%. It can never be 100%.
Yamono sana nalige wateba ask mheshimiwa mbona rais akutembelea hapo basi inaisoma. Mwana limborelio mheshimiwa mbona president anaenda South Mugirango kila mwaka. Mambino agochi na bumacho.
Mugirango say I don't know how to comment that, but to be a bit liberal, it would depend on who has initiated that. They are very close in Silvanus Yusor, the member of parliament. And you see, Egeraga and the constituency want to initiate a member of parliament. Yes. So the more you are active... They are members of parliament, they should own it to them because they are the ones who come up with that idea to the president. You know, President, wanonko endandiga, wanonko endandiga. Tochwana muna babasi batigirisko. Wana munanda kwaliko mchango, to wocha. Munona ngali ngakinda akole manyiro kwate michango yao. Of course, na wanda manyanga everywhere, abantu mbakwate michango. Lakini otarandangiri, how will I come there? So, in the initiative ya member of parliament, relevant member of parliament, okumanyana ki, ingento kia bantu bae batagete, egere batagete, egere alike president, egere icho. But someone
may think, and this is what India will do sometimes back, maybe, one, because they are a chief whip, two, because they are a UDA, three, because maybe I'm a Chikora, four, because maybe they are a close ally. Does it meaning our one them but lobby for the president to come and initiate projects more often?
Me, I would say that is up to the member of parliament. The initiative here, member of parliament, per se. Yeah. Nakinda akorengi chemna watabu mchango as say no, you need to tell me what your people need. That's why I member parliament na ro represent a constituency. Ngake president era akole manye kile mutagete korale. And you have to remember this is a president in the whole country. He's not a president of Kisii or Nyamira County. To know each and every constituency. Korale. Maybe the president kare chanali yakoli hasi o manyanga this is this constituency, this and this. Because these constituencies are many. Yeah. There are many. Bono members of parliament babo na ubabwatega siyo yo komanyana ki inki abantu babo batagete. Ekera abantu babo batagete go they also pledge the reality. Egera ba invite president.
So to this question Yokobo, because it's true more president he really goes to his constituency, which is one of the biggest constituencies.
Those people should ask their member of parliament. Obiri, they should ask him. It is up to the member of parliament to initiate visits of the you see the president, it will be intrusive even. It will even be intrusive. You can imagine I chat bengambo basi yagochi. I am a member of parliament I'm coming, let's say I'm the president, I'm coming to your place. Inki manyetengo tabia bantaba in this ward. What are the stalled projects? What projects are going to help these people?
Because you're not calling what does then that mean? Because it's good to go to Chibunge Chira singing Chava, but president of Magendro. So does it meaning a Karabatal call lobby for the president to come those projects Chamagendra Chibunge Chuna because the more he comes as a bunge out, the more initiates a project, the more they
pass any initiative here, member of parliament.
Yemono sana chujumbe cheno ningendreta go chinyora nemona SMS nondo chibakulika mono ni nyara ko bango chisoma chinga kitoga ndrete togo chikunyara ko ba togo kora mheshimiwa igoro abana nchi bakogerera mu governor Nyamira Monsinyali it was in the public, we cannot hide from that because bagate maybe bintago saba be standard year president and the president yamo tebe keroka waga chirinya gitari a fence ne ambulance I think is not something yakomobori. Allow me ask you this question. Do you think what we are asking from the government as leaders, as leaders, is enough to the level of national government, which is
it's so unrealistic. It's like asking somebody, what would you like to have? Me breakfast or when you can come up with something, yeah, you can come now. Look at a bit long term. Are you saying a bit long term? Something that can feed your children. Tari to carry your tiga. I think governor. I think I don't know what happened. People undergo a lot of psychological issues. Lakini mwana mmoja kirokwa ni gore fence governor a member of parliament era kwa naki. Was it an ambush? Would you know that the president is coming? Nakekego naki kwerangeli mukutano kwa manyogocha inkingo kuana omaidhono kwa nebintu bune fence ambulance. How much is that? One abantu bali banyamira they feel underrepresented though. I don't want to talk so much on their leadership because I've not been a governor myself.
No, it's just about your take.
Yeah, it's just my opinion. Yeah. It's just my opinion. Ekaro tatabe. For example, somebody gives me 2 minutes with the president. What do you want? And then I tell the president, I would like him to fuel my car. I don't think I'm that insane. No. Give me that job. Be kazi haiko so that I be fueling. You can imagine you are given 1 minute or 1 minute with the president. Unataka kumwambia nini? Mimi nataka kumwambia nataka hii kazi. Because nikipata hiyo kazi nitalisha watoto wangu, nitalisha watu wale wako karibu na mimi. I'll make the life of my legacy better. And then na ataira nanja kwa 1 minute nintaiwa another 1 minute in a lifetime. I have sorted myself out. Yeah, you can just ask for very small things like that. It's unthoughtful.
By why is it?
Nakiki wantabanya mira wabete frustrated. But the governor has been doing very well. I don't know why he came up with such small ideas.
Eliamo
destabilized already kumiti.
Robo iko muragwense na nyaro ko bakaguchakira koigora guchakio kwa gachwa na bago koigora we cancer center. What is your take on that? Is it going to help anything as mangana afya?
Yes. It is idea because most people they travel to Nairobi. Lakini wanaenda kocha kwa ndege ntaka nende be equipped but na boko ule building it's not equipped. Are you going to transport the doctors here? Are you going to give them good packages to keep them in Kisii? Osera achaigoruga abunge cancer center gebweka ine ya GBV ya onjoka yaba ngafu ya onjoka yaba binde ngao. I think koigora and operating those are two things. We are hoping the building mwacha mnaga ototawenge neta ya TV oligereti sign yali naki igageta ya TV ndegere tu officially lakini tulikuwa to news bwana tulikuwa to news naende kusenki otoeresa you are giving us news this week
camera njio
camera kuzembi toki nga now you do not have backup systems well leto choni ngombe initiating a project and sustaining a project are two things.
So mechanisms chiwe kuko na lakini ntwarenya
abanyagita baiche baya guchi package chire due na ande ba kanu ba gubugumu byana liba ko legas na barabu you see to ko igore building in itself building elite ko rwali it cannot take care of you. It has to go all the way. It has to go all the way na ki abanyagita liba chabe poster ni barabu baganeri na ndo maiteka cancer patients they need counselors but we do not take mental health very seriously and it's a very serious docket. Kwani gano tware liotega orengere linga tuliko gwena liguguita.
Ndio mwana sana chujumbe cheno ningendeta ko chisoma na chise chetu chikomyoka eta TV ya mwinjinia Oseko Ezira kutoka Sengera Ugembo. When the leaders are asking development from the president, let them ask what can favor people. But when the Nyamira governor is asking for the fence from the president, that's not good. Even an MCA can build. Let leaders be serious, bro. Amesema msalimie sana mheshimiwa na anaendelea kuwakilisha watu vizuri. Actually, about this one another etoko body na kintara alisomera. Apart from governor, ane county ya Kisii twara some of the youths n'abananchi bali ngasimesangirikano bakugerera igatia barai anene mono to be specific como women rep abo igekeralinge ko igole para ese junction iga agatia ababunge mbabe kirwelioki batirende moshibi wozoro nabatenga mambi mbaza ogerako abono what will you say about that tuchakerelia women rep egate yanga nama etanda ubatumire
lakini nge batumire yomete ekaragote bo monta atumire ayengi bwerengerete ayiningo nke bantu batumirwa sole. You see, want to once mba gotora problem naye. Everybody cannot have a problem with you. Are you seeing? Awe kole ko irangeri yo mukutano. You see me, what I would like to tell the woman rep. Igali arona wrong, it was a big embarrassment, especially igali ekerubo. The president, I think, was embarrassed. And the woman rep also went on. Ebatomire, I'm just wondering, there are 47 woman reps in Kisii County, in Kenya. Onyako even one woman rep, okorame governor would disrespect a governor. Nebange governor you is a lady. Look at Homa Bay. Have you ever seen any woman rep disrespecting the way she did as a governor? Agotebi governor. Gendo bakane. According to me, she's under duress. She needs therapy. After the tarwa, the counseling. The lady has a problem. Because akoimoka, yani tayero mutanga ni woman rep no chabantura wa Meriotara. Very reserved, you know. Very humble people. Mheshimiwa Janet, very humble. Barule keroge erengi ge komo basora. Because even before that, etwarenge gali kerubo before that Eric, woman rep mataganga mezi so much. Amanya wocha kuneli gakoruma gaga antebinga at Evelyne kerokoli gichukura chao otige gwatore Italian.
Was that on camera and public?
No, it was off camera. The president ya chirerende. Enko manyoro kale contact kuruma yangu ki woman rep, hi, how are you? Because abantu nintake kerogo kia Eric, I have the duty of respecting her because nere the elected woman rep, and I do respect her. Lakini kerogo nkosere heshima bona atete ko ngira mnanje ne toddler nganje no mwana atete bona go direct na
kiago direct
nga kerongo kwane bintu byane ngo kwana ngatingwa atora lietali yaye ngongu atora rende use yensi ya saturi
yona wa mutumira abantu.
I don't know. No, she addressed me in terms of nga bintu birenkora kwana TikTok nga na mwato ire bono kumuli nga who are you ayotali gwaturu onye president Ruto no nyaga bana Simba okoramba ko tyokiwa president yaramba ereningu otali gwaturu otali gwanga timu atura ekero wonta getena rubuate. So how will I operate? I must talk about her. I must talk about her, and she's free to talk about me. Lakini bono koranga ajete, she has given herself so much power and importance. Ngerega go chole ani ata etaso omerekere umuntu. No so omerekere umuntu otoboy.
Because the reason as to why I got teba igo hani she feels according to her because we got teba nere buna ko geteba abantu abanindo chebale saidie mo batomire na kigagara na ko bolinga abantu abali selected bachikumogera specifically
intali na rankero umuntu. Okay, I didn't expect that. I didn't know. But she can choose to believe what she wants. But a woman repieto is surrounded herself with a lot of anger, disrespect, entitlement, awareness drop. Awareness in key. And then even in the society, you disrespect your governor. This is a governor, Eric, without missing my words. Don't yata manyete wakana none agent niki. Hakuwa najua. Simba gave her platform to speak for free. Ogo kora Simba sera abantu ekagera kanyore kerogo. Doesn't matter menta imsale gutangazegesa akatenegesa kya mwete kerogo keli no. It is Simba who gave her that seat. That is the same person oko bakuwa kurekere ndagera go chumonu. Do not disrespect oko bako. And nevertheless, almost such on the wens not get respect here. Abe rich, abe young, abe old. you should handle yourself as feminine. You cannot be masculine in a world that is patriarchal. And then you expect to win. Your life will be miserable.
Because mheshimiwa ekogera liboli lingetagera nakuboli ntobeke post ya so mtandao Facebook ye page ye Taya TV onto mobolinga. Don't you think as much as division si chiro gusugo Taiwan disrespect ko so mo women repuna wa kebekire uchaso mugabana disrespect ekere president yero yani akebekanga amaskani nga yachira paka mondo narwe record TikTok igali yote nga aba usinga itwerera maskani ekere president yero mo deputy president no ale dignitaries from state house no bale pake president ya feeling abona kitoko gekora egere bono obe msio control that crowd. Do you think it's in order? Because to arega kwanda county chinde the reception is okay pakoro roga feel it good.
But unajua siasa sio kanisa. And that's how things are supposed to happen for them to be lined up. Because you need to keep your lane. By all means, she may not be very bad, but her reaction is very bad. Tohoika onyorekerogo kawenga bono. I think this is so abrupt to her, so everybody else does not make sense around her. Anybody around her, otari women rep, especially bali twasoeted tukawa, I think we are so useless before. Because when I'm holding a key, I asked her, what makes you think you are at a position to tell me what I can do or not do? Yeah?
So why are you exchanging words?
No, in Choma it was just abrupt. And because in Choma personally, Timbo at anything, I would say personal. And the total I call it like a political platform. On telling I'm carrying those things to my bed, I'm carrying them to my business, I'm carrying them to the way I do my things. Like in a women rep, it occupies her life 100%. I'm wondering who are you Governor Simba Mono. She has really disrespected the Governor Simba. And you see, Simba Simba if that is the problem. Because Eric allow for each other to disrespect Omo Governor in front of the president. That is so disrespectful. Yeah.
Pemono sana, chiujumbe cheno chiachira achintambe sana. Good evening, I'm watching and listening keenly. Kenyans, they don't trust the handshake more so. They claim that during the handshake between Raila and former President Uhuru, there were no much development. Can it be the same this time round? And then we said the same person is asking the second question. We have had ODM saying it has rented the government, the experts, does it mean that Kenya Kwanza lacked the experts, and was it the expectations of the Gen Z? Mheshimiwa ayuabere nko irani liole weniga koro ku Brighton Makori. Eno kumwachira wate watching live from Isebania border na ndi meyomoro lyo nkwandi mheshimiwa nyoteyo andomoteyo kwa na ikobotambe takwendokira mheshimiwa up and down. Bernard Omosa Evelyne tuko pamoja T2027. Na kumwachera bado hata mheshimiwa Cancer Center, is it a project for the county government ama the national government? Goto ira nilio. Lakini asili swali Arsenal ngeuko by the way siasa chia ODM but ntebi igase daikemo. Mheshimiwa soro lero na ogerero sana lakini yara na ira nilio ne president kero nga mambi moche bugirango alimokonda.
Maitere nanchitekeus na ndo matekero umaite style ya abasacha bawo kora their siasa, their politics. I think it's different, but whatever he meant naero manyete.
Yemono sana. Brighton ya kubolinga now the liswali nange kuboliri tangana about the formation karo mheshimiwa Simba ati wote president nga ODM tulikupea our experts. Don't you think inge serikali ya what experts wao? Yeah, what? Abantu bali bayetu words bali balengo bayetu rewarded from their struggles of the elections cha 2022 egera wele nibese chabonke batumegete as elections egas konombonera chake gokoru with relevance because bali omayete there was a total mismatch.
it had a total mismatch, or a ministry which is a total mismatch. You need a whole year of orientation to get into the system. Let's say now like accounting background.
Yes.
You do not have accounting background. You have been in treasury for Jesus for God knows how long. Yeah, it's a good change of guard.
But imbara wabaira ni kubuna Kipchumba moro kama ni naonyo change with sports. Don't you think bado nganaga ndrekore ni chipese chukande bache campaign?
He showed that he can work. You know, there's what we call management trainees who turn out to be very good employees. Yeah. Like if you show a sign, whatever you start showing a sign,
liboli ndaleke kuboli nye pomo president kusomera ikwenzi nikanatanga wakanda wakashikana na huyo mzee maendeleo ikakwama. Ine president Uhuru Kenyatta former na Uhuru Kenyatta na Raila Odinga, but the same thing has repeated itself. So the question was, don't you thinking this will repeat itself?
No, nyonetedi ngakeli ya Kibaki nusu mkate. We had so many development projects. Because ekero mubeka ina moma ekero mule UDA mwensi, you are under some kind of you are responsive to different authorities when you are in ODM and the UDA. Even the merger can never make you one as such, but it will make you consider your core CS or say PS. You have to work in a certain way because you are trying to show us when you do certain things, maybe of corruption, you are giving us an image of UDA. When you do issues of corruption and other things, you are giving us a certain image about ODM. So, ekaro bataimaneti ngencheye na batako panyoka nechi project chinyingi.
Because that brings me to our next question. Who is going to oversight the government? Ekaro paroche, there's a problem.
Oversight, even has it been happening?
Yes, it has.
How?
Raila Odinga has been leading of anything.
Just speaking. Who gives you any, let's say for example, most of the things somebody comments out of suspicion. Yeah. The oversight is so, I would say it's so, moja mnora asiguango really, overpalete radius hit. Well, otaliwe tani, lakini yote evidina ki, iga, in Kenya. Lakini angoliete nere sibiri ali silent people hardly talk about. Sibiri ali operate radius yet. You know, at the end of the day, your boss is the president. Your boss is the president. You're not going to disrespect him with your ideas, quote and quote, you feel that are workable. Because if you want to be in that position of the boss, then you have to ask for that seat. Yeah.
Alige kuboli boli mheshimiwa mpanya ku understand, not even in Kisii County with the entire apart from this what I think I mean teach message chiangafe. What is the other role you women rep? Because Erateba he doesn't know exactly what the women should do. Women rep and the governor ne represent your county, mo MCA, ward, mo bunge, mo senator, oversight and everything. Inki exactly because it is why it was and we've never got a clear answer. Basically a servant of the county.
By the way, my care agenda was trying to take care of the disparity that has been there. To have women in the but their kit is not as huge.
But you can be elected as whatever as an MP, that means you can, but you see here specifically
specifically you can't, but initiatives Chomo woman rep is to check issues of the vulnerable. You see like issues of GBV. Our woman rep Yodonyo tate tuwaturwa marieta igaje njiti akabega jovisi yangaf as a GBV offices. Ideally, these GBV offices, you are going to be in touch na vulnerabilities of women and children. You know, this is a sector of minorities, women and children. Are you saying? Alafu in the business world, give them education, rangel workshops, fully funded workshops. Workshops, teach me how to fish. Don't give me the fish. Tong and sundi. nsomi ngakingo nkoruba nchomo nyene rangeli abana aba batebi naki chibese chinko bande iga and then from there o make a follow up oraba amasomo bagotebire kire batete okora neki obaye amasomo abi ebiashara orangeli specialist babasomi about workshops muna the previous woman repolengo nko balenge chiombe ase ebyombe ebyo omuntu chabumba onyole ngombe ya hebyeka osomi abana chibasari oyena na bursaries to the vulnerable, especially abana ba orphans. Na bana betanyara so much but extreme, taking care of extreme vulnerables. Kwalale lakini wono to understand it nanya ko workshop ingane karangiri asegete nkwanya ko tendering process ingaki ekeneke nkole mukyale ngeiga why is the tendering process nanya ko ngaki abana obaye tuchibasali muna simbare gotoeresa burungi getabu kirikiri omwana oyo school yagosoma. So what is happening in the woman rep office, it is only Donya who knows.
Kaite kweraniri woli nyara ko gakobori swali lia sense media Facebook ama woli na nyara ko binko yorana mange sana boiga sense media ya YouTube nindo chabanta bangi sana bakunyara ko comment yaroro ekaroto guskunyara ko to kora singencho yechinga ki chiaito mwishimiwa Ankyo kunyara ko kako launch nganchire nso amechi ujumbe beresa to gamba nyara ko bakongita Daktari Mogako ndari Hesbon na aligeretio morobiri nyara ko bakagotoma ujumbe yaega buni koroche naboigo nalige nyara ko bakagotoma ujumbe akoro kunga retired chief agoteba retired senior chief Onchoke Korobasi. Congratulations to the madam in studio. She is very observant in many racing issues and able to adequately advise. Donya is overexcited. She should know that the wise saying, when the deal is too good, think twice. I don't know what the deal. What is the deal?
The deal, I think, I think she didn't ever believe that, from being a reporter, I'm not saying a reporter earns less, but she needs to call herself in a meeting.
The deal is about the salary?
The excitement, the attention, the package. You see, women repukiaroche no parliament ekonyago teba hekisi kaunti gotioka simba aiso jina ya governor kwa mdomo. Let somebody advise her atoe jina ya governor kwa mdomo yake. Governor is no longer the Simba. He was elected by so many people in this county. He deserves his respect not only as a governor but as a man. Tigatwara maskani taliko okwenekereri kero umuntu tetorama kero umuntu. You see, you want to abuse everyone. Abana balinga kinga bakaniru. So what is that? Igeminatinga abana abantu bagwakana ubusaboge igo abantu bali useless. Any a picture ati wamelipo. So even what does the president think about? That this abantu abagusi ebagwakana abantu bakoraki. A president was embarrassed.
Yeah, he was.
He was embarrassed. Osinyo kerago kora. No yonere ocha anasomea governor. You see.
So the conversation changed to the county level, and
it changed to the county was clearly. It changed to the county level, but I would say Donya owes Simba an apology. The governor, not only Simba but the people of Kisii County. To once a address your governor style in front of the head of state. When the so great in this world. One to tell about women Rokobara Uranyora and the
I'm Robert Okonsombi watching live Korobasi City. I'm very much happy seeing Mheshimiwa Madam Evelyne express herself very nice na ameuza roho yangu sana. Tutakupataje sisi kama vijana from Itibu? Ameuliza swali Mheshimiwa. I don't know what they want to tell you. I really don't know what they want to tell you. But maybe they want to express something.
No problem, we find all the time.
Nalega Daktari Mogako ndari Hesbon agate Honorable Donya Doris to stop disrespecting juniors. Itu anyara kwa toko address. Chinga kisito cha mnyo kre. Mr. Eric, say hi to Mr. Ogendo. We will continue to embarrass Donya until she styles up. Mheshimiwa Ogendo Tosha. From Leban, I'm Evelyne Leban. Thank you so much. Chumbe chinyinge sana lero wanyara kwa wako lika by the way Mheshimiwa na alege golikanga usiendange unapotea sana. That was a very serious comment.
Yeah, it was a very serious comment. Like in Trende, you have to attend to sometimes I do so many things. Sometimes I do so many things. And that's why okonyoranga kiwe ko balance, because sometimes dori konyoraga kwanyora maybe I'm in KBC, I'm in KTN, I'm in Nation, I'm in Citizen. So okotema ku divide your work.
Bemono sana mheshimiwa, tupe namba yako. Na lege golenge kuburi mheshimiwa, like will you change if you are also in leadership? Because nabora things differently kuruskoga.
No, it all depends who you are. Either umaita bantombaro you umaita bantombaro very quiet, not because they have everything, but they are quiet because that's who they are. Ama the way you interact with the money, your relationship with the money, your relationship with leadership position, your leadership to juniors, your relationship to seniors. Eketarigentora impose you on someone. Or impose you on someone to tebenga, because you need to understand it, because of they go there montoko ranga kikale ngebuyeleli gikiamo bazoro. Yeah, Muna was a very good lady, trust you me. Yeah, I was a chief campaigner in 2017. She was a very good lady. Yeah, she didn't have any issue. So me this excitement ndio sielewi na madharau wako nayo. You see, Eric, you can be talking to me, you have more money than me. Does not mean you disrespect me. Waseto asawete kerogo na enche na ile kerogo kuvunjika mwiko si mwisho wa kupika ugali, lakini rende toko ngamaskani ali as a human being. Kadi ngogo ichamne na go tabia ko address like a toddler. You know, I was like, what's wrong with this lady? Yeah, what's wrong with this lady? Yani ate te go dictate paka when I get on air nkinde te go kuana ate te muoboe.
Bemono sana James James from Nyamage narode sana ujumbe yao nariko batinye soma chinga kitu cha nyara ko bachiko mnyoka sana kolende daike mu mheshimiwa ankyo maregwense ngokora letaro ya sensemeli ya machoge kagerete bo basi akena sauti mugirango. What could you say as he gets back to other parts of the country for development? Na boigo asetari ya ukora ankyo nkora teba no murai mwaki kura korusi na boigo mwananchi kwa ujumla boigo kuboli kwa wicha se barai kurasi county ya Kisii na Nyamira ngoro Kyoko. And then what do we expect next?
I would say the president has really promised a lot. In China, this is like a new phase after the Gen Z protests. Looks like now we're in a new phase. Might starting a new phase of life. You can even wake up tomorrow, you start a new phase because you set new parameters on how to operate. He has promised, and I'm very happy. Like my prayer is, let those things happen. If there were 2-3 things, let them happen. Tiga bikolekane. Muna bichaki bikolekane. Muna bichaki, muna ande muna bikuwa na ere bikolekane. Especially like I feel something of importance, the invention, the initiation of GBV centers. Yes. Apparently there are very many GBV issues. And leave politics aside, tutikana na siasa kando. There is a lot of gender-based violence. Not only in Kisii, but tocho kora kwana alia soruete, charity begins at home. Okora kwana alia soruete. Chi initiative inchiro umonta arochenga, this is important, but you do not know how to say it because you are still outside here. But I believe Ntugana area a lot of at sub-county level, GBV centers still fully equipped up to therapists, in the sense that people think to deal with the physical, they don't deal with the mental part. And the mental part is what destroys Umonto. Umonto end up committing suicide or end up even becoming even a sex worker because at the end of the day I've lost my dignity.
Emono sana singi nchoko nyara chingiko cha as studio bantu batere ngana ando nyara ko bako chego. Anytime you are around, we will be looking for you because of the demand and the SMSs na so mirega chinyinge sana litukeliga lia lero. Abange sana balintanyara ko bakingo soma chi ujumbe chino tunyara ko batoko ndro kona sensemeli mutanda singi nchuchinga cheto chanyara ko bachiko mnyoka sana chikoraga chinsainye nyara ko bango sangamo na yasamanga na itama ya uyo no mheshimiwa Evelyne Ogendo uyo mwanasiasa kurwase county ya Kisii unyara ko bakago tokonya kirenga kikoerera ali yakolekana anemono osali nyara ko bakago trend asege kekyo tunyara ko batoko mali chinga kichinde olende ase timu engima yani kibuna yonsi to anyoren ko bakiranga mbiemono tonyora ne chinsainye chobotuko bwalero.